Welcome everybody back to the channel. We're coming to you to cover some Zebec. Enjoy the intro and let's get right to it. We're looking at the chart on Zebec today, and it looks like we come down from the top of the Fibonacci retracement from the 0, and we have pulled back down here right below the 0.5, and we have moved our way up a little bit up today, 2.17%. We are sitting at a price of 3256, double zeros, 3256. But don't panic. Zebec's going to be all right. If you hold Zebec, I want to come to you. If you listen to the channel, you come by and you listen to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be covering a lot of Zebec, partnerships, recent partnerships. Is two big projects, blockchains, Stellar being one and XRP being the other. And you might be wondering, how can Zebec benefit from these partnerships? Well, I went over and covered it from Grok, and a lot of people are asking the same thing, about this. How can Zebec benefit from this partnership? If Ripple brings the XRP Ledger or RLUSD stable and liquidity, the Zebec and ZBCN actually win anything. We're going to break it down. Zebec is not just another payments app. Zebec builds the engine, the actual streaming payroll infrastructure. This means the smart contracts and technology that allow salaries to flow continuously, second by second, instead of once a month or twice every 2 weeks, ever how they do it, or weekly. Some people do it weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly. So Ripple is bringing the fuel, fast settlement, institutional liquidity via XRP, and enterprise relationships with banks and big companies. Together they create something powerful. Companies use Zebec streaming protocol to run real-time payroll. The actual money moves on the XRPL and settles in RLUSD, Ripple stablecoin. But the core payroll logic, animation, and continuous streams still run on Zebec's infrastructure. And I'm going to ask the question, so how does ZBCN benefit? First, we got protocol revenue. Every streaming payroll that runs through Zebec's system can generate fees. Higher payroll volume equals more fees flowing into the Zebec ecosystem. Second, token utility. Enterprises will likely need to hold or stake ZBCN for higher limits, discounted fees, priority access, or governance rights. 3, massive volume growth. Ripple's network opens the door to way more enterprise clients than Zebec could reach alone. More clients equals exponential higher total transaction volume. Network effects. As Zebec expands across more chains, including XRPL, the overall demand for the protocol, and therefore ZBCN, increases. Think of it like this. Ripple provides the highway. Zebec provides the toll system and the cars that's running on the highway. ZBCN is the fuel that powers the entire operation. Even if some payroll is settled in RLUSD, the underlying infrastructure, usage, and value accrual can still flow back to Zebec and its token. This partnership doesn't dilute Zebec. It supercharges its reach and real-world adoption. It says the key to what's going forward is the exact structure of the deal. How much of the payroll flow actually goes through Zebec's contracts and what utility ZBCN retains. But if executed well, this could be one of the biggest enterprise use cases in crypto for both XRP and ZBCN. And I ask you another thing. What do you think? Are you bullish on Zebec? I am. And I wanted to come here and cover this and bring this to your attention. We have rallied in the last couple of weeks. I'd say, well, I ain't going to say a couple of weeks. I'm going to say back from February, back in February the 6th, we've been rallying, getting back above our previous high back here around January the 18th. And you're going to hear content creators. There's one that I follow. It's like it's a big thing that Zebec, he said, it's pitiful. I'm just going to come out straight and tell you, some of these content creators have been wrong on the bull run. They have been, and they're going to be wrong in the bear market. They're going to be looking for Bitcoin and altcoin markets. They didn't get it right on the bull run. We topped out in the market and it pulled way down, almost to where we at, except for the last couple of weeks. And they have realized that when we had that capitulation back here with Bitcoin, it dropped right down, right below 60,000. They came back on and they had to say, we in a bear market. People have followed them. They watched the market go all the way up. Bitcoin topped out at $126,000. They watched this market top out and they told their followers we're going higher. The meantime, the market kept coming down the whole time. And they kept telling people they want to know about this token or that token or this token or that token. And they got it wrong. They got it wrong all the way down. And that's what we want to come here and help you out with. ZBCN is setting at 003253, and my advice that we're doing here that we can give you is go in. If it pulls back more, if it comes back to the range here at 001975, don't worry about it. If you missed out, I'm telling you right now on Zebec. I just read it off to you from AI Grok. This is going to be one of the biggest. If you missed out on XRP, if you missed out on the gains on Solana, if you missed out on these other cryptos that you had the chance to get in on, right now, if you could buy XRP, if you could buy, look at the price where XRP went, and if you could buy, and people had a chance to buy XRP at the same price that Zebec's sitting at, and that's what we're here to tell you. Just because it's run up, or it could pull back, let's say somewhere around another 48-50% from the highs right here. That's what the measure move I got on it right there. This token, this project is going to $2 or $3, just like XRP did. XRP is going to keep going up. This is going to be the chance of a lifetime that you can get in on this project. Don't wait till it runs up to $1 and then get in. When this Zebec has already made multiple 1,000%, thousands upon 1,000% gains like XRP did. I'm almost begging you to get in and buy this token and just hold it. If you just trust me, have faith uh, in us here on the channel that we bring to you. We promise you'll at the end of it in the next bull run cycle, you're gonna be like, man, I'm really glad I tuned in and listened to him and heard what he had to say. Cause my portfolio, my bag is I can't tote it. It's too heavy. And that's what we're coming here to tell you. I'm buying at this price. I'll buy Zebec, and I'll buy it all the way up. I will. I'm not gonna. Uh, my largest bag used to be XRP, and when it went up, I didn't sell at the top. I was selling when it was coming down. Uh, and I sold all my XRP. Well, I don't own no more XRP because I'm not saying XRP ain't going to do good in the future. It's going to go up. It's not going what some of these other content creators are telling people that it's going to do 100 or 1,000 or 100,000. No, I'm not going to come here. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, if it does that, hey, I'm happy for those to help XRP. I'm happy for that. But I'm here to tell you that Zebec is one of the best projects to invest in right now. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm bringing you my opinion on this crypto market. And I want y'all to touch base. If subscribe to the channel and follow this channel. I want to see people do good. And get out of financial hardships and follow somebody that ain't gonna steer you wrong. Now I do listen to other content creators myself. I mean, I just like listening to content creators, and I make content here on YouTube. But I started doing it months back when I seen what other content creators were doing to people. It's easy to call a market or say this project's going up when you're really in a bull market. I mean, bear market. I mean, a bull market. When crypto's running up, but the light didn't flicker on after we topped out at 126,000, and here Bitcoin is coming down 100. 90, 80,000, 70,000. And then when it got to 60,000 or right below, then they come on there and they'll tell you, well, I've been doing crypto. I've been in crypto 10 years. I've been in crypto. I've learned technical analysis. They ain't learned dooley squat. They can get on here and show you, and look at these Fibonacci's. Yeah, we went up there. And they'll go over here and they'll look, well, it was done this back over here. And now, yeah, it's going to do the same thing over here. It's going to bounce off of this. This is where it likes to go. They don't know crap. They don't. If you tune into a guy or girl and they ain't giving you the fundamentals and telling you, get over it on the charts and show you what's longs and shorts and the volume, the CVD and all that, and the TVL, and you know what I'm saying? If they ain't showing you none of this, like look here at Stellar, it just a partner with ZBCN. Its total value locked is valued at 23.77 million. It was down here. The TVL is building on Stellar. They had a push up and then they dropped down, but now it's bouncing back on the TVL, and that's bullish for Stellar. You're gonna see Stellar do really good in this next cycle up, as long as it keeps doing. The TVL keeps increasing on it, but when you turn in and they can have AI to write them a script. They really don't know this market. It all And if somebody tells you what's going on with Iran and outside the United States, Iran or Russia, you got to look and take consideration all this that's going around globally. You got to look at the price of fuel or gas, uh, Brent, WTI. You got to look at all that. Usually, when you see fuel oil go up, Bitcoin comes down. And then you got to get over there, and there's so much. Let me see. There's so much that you got to look at. Uh, uh, and then they'll get down here, they'll pop that RSI, and I do it too. But I'm looking at more stuff, and I'm trying to bring you more stuff on crypto of what it's doing. Just like the RSI, yeah, it's showing strength, but it's still weak. It's still below the 50. And this is ZBCN. I don't know if this is recent. Let me update this chart. But I'm telling you, I'm coming to you. ZBCN just partnered with two cryptos, two blockchains that's almost running in competition for cross-border payments and others. I'm not saying that XLM it can do cross-border payments, but it's banking narrative just like XRP and institution adoption. It's the same thing. Probably two of the biggest XRP and Stellar, probably two of the biggest blockchains out there for banking, for liquidity, being used for cross-border payments, banking institutions, and you just seen Zebec partner with both of them. This crypto, don't get me wrong, it pulled back. But this is typical. This is typical in the market. But the profits are coming, people. If you don't get it, don't wait to buy in when it's 25, 50 cents, $1. Don't wait to buy in then. You're going to miss so many opportunity of gains on this crypto, on this payroll system right here. And I'm almost begging you, please don't pass this opportunity of a lifetime up. It's really important to me that I bring this to you, because I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel, that comes by, everybody that's made a comment this week on this last Zebec video. I appreciate every one of you commenting, every one of you. It helps it push it out. It helps the channel grow. But, I'm not here just I want the channel to grow, but I want to help people. And I'm not making no money. You ain't have to aggravate with no commercials. I work on a business. I work, and here it is. It's 10:38 p.m. at night, and I'm here trying to persuade somebody out there that's struggling, or wanting to get out of financial hardships. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit. You start a bit. This is the time. They say sell in May, go away. This was the wrong time this is the very wrong time to sell in May and go away. This is when you want to be watching accumulate. Just come on there and accumulate. Buy more. If you'd have sold any time in May, it should have been last May, when we was coming back out the top of the bull run. That's the May you should have sold in May and went away. Not this May. We're in the bear market May. You got a post bull run May, and now you got a bear market May. This is the time to accumulate. Don't listen to these people telling you I'd go ahead and sell them and take profits. Well, they're going to do the same thing to you they've done at the top. They're going to do at the bottom. Because let me tell you something. It is hard to tell you exactly where Bitcoin is going to bottom out. Bitcoin, in other words, has been in a when it topped out, and it's been in a bear market since January of 2025. Now we've been in a bear market ever since then. Bitcoin did pull down, and then it made a new it passed, it retested, it made a higher high in October, but that wasn't the top. That wasn't when the the bear market started. Bitcoin was just doing a retest. It went back and tested all-time highs, and it pushed up a little bit higher. But that was part of once it topped out the first time, over about 120,000. I do believe, don't hold it against me, but that first time during the election, it shot up. You had euphoria. It was shot up, and the crypto altcoins went with it, and then you had other alts, smaller alts, low market caps that came after that, just like every bull run cycle top that you have. It's in Bitcoin first, and then it flows down through Ethereum. Ethereum didn't do that good. It just went back. I think it got the all-time high, but I don't think it went past it much. But you look at it, and then you had these other ones, and then you see Zebec it run up to, I think it was 0069, and then it pulled back, and then everybody buying at the top or buying near the top. I don't know where you bought, or you bought at the bottom, and then it shot up, and then content creators telling you, oh, it's going to 5 or 10 cents, or it's going to $1. It was blowing up. Everybody was blowing up Zebec, and then it pulled back, and then everybody that bought low. I'm not gonna say you bought high, and then you let it come all the way back down to where it did, and you've been in the negative. It's still gonna go back. It's gonna go. You don't lose nothing until you sell it. But you need to learn from we all need to learn from our mistakes, following the wrong guys, the wrong content, and then we follow up under the narrative that say for instance like Zebec, all these partnerships. Okay, the next bull run we're gonna go up. You'll have people. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna be XRP's going to 1,000. It's gonna happen overnight. They want your XRP. And then you're going to be hearing the same thing with Zebec, XLM. It's going to be the whole narrative coming over again. Well, this is what you're going to hear. Okay, you'll see a reversal on Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin will start. I don't think Bitcoin went all the way to the bottom yet. It could have, but I don't think it has. I think we got another leg down to go. By what I see on the charts. Now this is every content creator, everybody that deals with the crypto market has their own way of and their own style of the way they predict. Well, I believe it's going to go. Some people think it's going to drop to 58,000 or 55,000, and it's going to bounce from there. Some people think it's going to drop to 20-some thousand, and then it's going to go back up from there. Some people around in the 30s, 38, 32,000, they think that. So everybody's got their different opinions by the way they look at the market, look at the charts and see what it's done this cycle, that cycle, and how far it pulled back and what it did. But right now, I think Bitcoin gonna pull back just under 40,000. I might be totally wrong. I'm being honest with you. I got my way or how I do things, and if I come out right, I'll come out smelling like a bed of roses. So, and if I don't, I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it don't go to 40,000 or 38,000 like I think, I'm gonna be looking like an idiot. So, I'll be got it wrong. I got it wrong, and I admit that I've got it wrong. But and it's bad on the channel when you say, "Hey, we're going to 38,000." Well, most people sit back and they'll wait, and they'll wait, and they'll wait, and they'll wait. Well, Bitcoin's going up and up and up. Well, this guy here I've been listening to telling me it's going to 38,000. Well, next thing you know, all the profit that you could have made investing in this market, you done lost half of it because you fell up under the same narrative that because your favorite content creator told you, "Oh, we're going to 38,000 or we're going to 20,000." Well, I might as well hold my money. Well, a lot of people like to call it dry powder. I don't know why they call it dry powder, but I call it money. They hold their money on the side and they're believing into this guy over here that's telling them, "We're going to 28,000. We're going to 20,000. Bitcoin's going to 10,000. Bitcoin ain't going to 10,000." But I'm just telling you this, what people say. But I'm just trying to relate. And then they're gonna be saying, "Well, Zebec's gonna go. It's gonna go back to lower than what it was." Zebec to me is not gonna go back to its bear market bottom as it previously was. It's not gonna do it. It's just not gonna do it. It didn't come up on here till October 20. I don't. No, it didn't launch. I don't. Well, I don't even know what it. I don't know if it was on some other exchange. I don't have that on Zebec, but I'll find it and look at it what it was before. I need to find out when it got launched. But anyway, I think it was last year, but it being a fairly new crypto. But I think it launched in 2025. I might be totally wrong, but anyway. But getting back, you got to know all the fundamentals of this, because some people don't even know why. Sometimes why crypto over here is pumping, but they don't know, because until it later shows up in the news or on somebody else's channel that they listen to, because every content creator listens to somebody else. That's how they know each other. That's how they be on each other's channel. They listen to other content creators. Well, one might follow this one, and this one might follow that one. Very few are the real deal. I'm just being honest with you. They'll listen to this guy, what this guy said it's going to hear. Well, that's what I'm going to cover on my channel. I'm going to say it's going to the same thing or get close to it. And then there's some, they'll come in there and they'll come, well, they'll do you like this. They're going to say, well, sometimes you just cannot, you just don't know which way the market's going to go. Sometimes you just do not know which way the market's going to go. It'll sit there and be consolidating like it ain't moving. You just don't know what. Something has to happen to get it to go down, to drop, or get it to move up. And this market moves off emotions of retail. It moves off emotions of retail. Now, you do have market makers that can come on here and manipulate tokens on this project, on these exchanges, market makers, and they can manipulate with it. They liquidate it, going to the bottom and take out shorts, or they could pump it and trap the longs up there or trap the shorts, and people get liquidated out of the bags. They get stopped out, liquidated out, and the market takes the money. That's just the name of the game. But I'm here. I want to come and cover Zebec. We could see this consolidation right here from 002614 back up to 00400. We could just be consolidating within this range until we see something happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily saying we're going to come back to the bottom of the range, but usually, most of the time, we do. That's just the Fibonacci retracement. Uh, but on the way down, uh, you can get up, you can get bounced, you can go back up, you can come back down. But usually we come back down to the bottom, and then just like we did over here, we went up, we bounced, and we went right on to the top. After that consolidation we had right here, same thing over here. It basically went where it was at the top, and look where it come. It went. It done the same thing here. It did the same thing here. Let me get some of that off. Okay. If you could see right here, we was at the top right here. Well, what did it do? It liquidated all the way down. Now this Fibonacci is pulled from this point right here to this point right here. All right. You had it right here. It did the same thing here. It went back up and it tried to get back to the top. It couldn't. So what did it do? It came down. It went back and reached. It couldn't get back to the top of the Fibonacci retracement. So what it do? It had to drop. It come down. It did. Let me see if I can move it down where you can see. It came down here. It picked up in this area. Man, what in the world? In this area right here, it picked up some support. Well, from that point, it pushed up, and it come across here consolidating. And guess what? It started pushing back up. Well, this time it made it back to the top of Fibonacci retracement, but it wasn't enough momentum this time to do what it needed to do to break out and get above these previous areas over here. That's the only thing I'm bringing to you. It couldn't break out. It didn't have enough momentum through it all to break above this resistance right here. Because the settlement of the market is bearish. People are just not in the market right now. They just ain't. Some of them you can talk to them till your head fall off, but that's just the way somebody's told them that. Selling may go away, and they're gonna stick to it. But I'm telling you, that's coming by on the channel, you better be buying Zebec. You better. I mean, you just better. If you don't, I can't make you. I'm not here to make you. I'm just here to tell you and help you along. If you miss out on if you missed out on XRP, if you missed out on Solana, John, we all missed out on Bitcoin. This is right here. This could get you in life where you always wanted to be at. And if you invest enough, this right here, Zebec, could financially set you free. So it's left up to you. I wanted to come and bring that to you and almost break my heart to tell you, invest in Zebec. Just invest in Zebec. Don't let nobody fool you. This partnership registered with Stellar, and now you got Ripple. So that tells you right there, anything, there's a strong army behind XRP. But they ain't behind Ripple, they behind XRP. But Ripple's doing a lot of great things. And this right here is going to give not only XRP, I mean Ripple, but with Stellar, you're going to see this right here. This project's going to go. I'm telling you, it's going to go. So I'm buying every week. I'm buying every week because tomorrow this is something that when it goes, it's gonna happen overnight. It ain't gonna run to a price that's gonna outprice you, but it's gonna be a lot higher. It's gonna be a lot higher than what it is right now. This type project is priming for thousands upon thousands of percentage in profits. I'm gonna stand behind this right here. If Zebec goes down, I'll go down with it. If Zebec goes down, I'll be glad to go down with it. You can turn my channel off and never turn it on again. If I'm wrong about this, I'll turn it off. And I won't make another video. But this right here is going to be one of the greatest besides the CC token. CC token, Zebec, and I'm telling you, Sui, still out on XCN. I don't know. I just don't know about XCN. I'm not down in XCN. There's no. I'm gonna make a video on that, but I'm not down in XCN. There could be a major bank behind that just being. They don't want nothing. They want XCN to be their secret. So it could be multiple banks, but I do feel like there's something, a major bank behind XCN. I really do. They don't announce a lot of partnerships with their banks. They don't, and they went through and done all the live test net. They went live with that. And people think the narrative that the Clarity Act is going to cause this crypto market to blow through the roof. It's not. It's not. It will rally off the news once the Clarity Act's passed. I want to bring that to you, and I can cover that more in another video. But I do want to make another video and bring to you, it's like we're trying the crypto is trying to get the banks to adopt this, go from fiat to digital. Well, it ain't like that. You reverse that, and that digital is trying to get fiat, or fiat's trying to get digital to go traditional finance way, the old way. So these banks, and I can make that another video. Before the Clarity Act's passed, the banks is going to be set in a way that they still going to benefit. The banks is always going to win, people. They always going to win, and this shift is going to take a while. I mean, we'll be dead and gone probably years down the road. Not saying when this digital will go, it's going to roll over from fiat traditional to digital quick. But to ever get it where we win and the banks lose, that ain't gonna ever happen. And this is the only way we're gonna be able to make it, is getting in on the beginning of these cryptos that's gonna benefit us now. If we get in now, and the banks is gonna have it set up where they gonna benefit too. They ain't gonna lose no money. They just ain't gonna lose no money. So, I'm gonna cut this video a little bit shorter, but look for ZBCN to kind of range here. It's building momentum. Trust me. I would have come to you with more price prediction, but I wanted to cover this with you and let you know. Don't miss out on this great opportunity of a lifetime. A lot of people missed out on Bitcoin. A lot of people missed out on XRP, and some of them did very good. They done really good. Imagine buying XRP at a couple pennies, 2 or 3 cents or less, and look where the price went. That was multiple gains. And I'm giving you, and there's other content creators that's trying to tell you, I guess they're trying to tell you this. This is long term. This is the next bull run. This is Zebec's gonna be the bull run bully. I'm here to tell you. So get in on it before it's too late. I'm gonna end this video. It's been 40 minutes me talking here. So till the next time, God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one.